Disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use if a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal tips to balance in favor of fair use. Let's get it. So check it out, man. So if y'all just tuning in, y'all tuned in to I Am King, the structure of a man's journey, where we keep everything focused on a black man, but any man can get the information that he might need right here on the Bite Brothers Urban Podcast Network. And I go by the name of Big Boss Semi. So on this particular episode, I'm coming to you by way of another review, and this is from Kenya G. She talks to this particular woman, and it's very interesting indeed. Fellas, I want you to keep an open mind. Uh, hmm. Hey, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'll let you be the judge of what we're about to process, I guess. If you know my routine, I don't let the video play all the way through. I stop it from now and here and there, and I give my commentary. I do that with all my videos, and I will continue to do it with this video and other videos that I review. So let's go ahead and get it in. Again, this is Kenya G. This is a review. Kenya, please don't come from me, baby, please. I'm just trying to get it in. I respect what you're doing. Please don't come for it, brother, man. Brother gotta eat, man. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, Kenya. Anyway, here we go.
Hi, Kendra.
Hi, have you been here before? You look familiar.
Nope, never
All
been
right.
here before.
What's your name, Bo?
Nisha,
Nisha, where you calling me from?
Los Angeles.
LA. How old are you driving?
I'm a passenger.
Okay. What do you do for a living, baby?
I do case management.
You do what?
Case management. I'm a case manager. Case manager.
Do you have any kids?
3 kids.
How old are your kids?
19, 14, and 2.
How old are you, Nisha?
I'll be 40 next month.
Okay. Do your kids have the same father?
3 fathers.
Why not with the 2-year-old dad?
I'd have to write a book to explain that to you.
Give me a paraphrase. Give me one chapter.
A narcissist.
Why you have a baby on him?
I noticed something. This narcissist thing, I mean, I hear it pushed out by a lot of sisters, man, against the brothers. I mean, a lot. I'm trying to understand, do they really know what a narcissist is? Because I found to be true indeed, the person that pushed that rhetoric out their mouth are usually the narcissists. I don't know what's up with y'all sisters with this word, man. Y'all don't even know the meaning of this word, really, but y'all just push it out because it sounds so good. Though. It sounds good to your ears, huh? Sound good to say it. Narcissist. He's a narcissist. Okay, you got 3 kids. Look, look. Birdman. All 3 of y'all. All 3 of y'all. Okay, she got 3. Let me get this right. Come on, fingers. She got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies. Okay, so this ain't a video knocking her on how many kids she got by 3 different men. It just goes to tell you, just explain to you, uh, a lot of the shit that these women expect from a man. If the shoe was on the other foot, as she say, she don't want to accept it, and she won't accept it because that's not what she want. But brothers, look at this woman right here. Probably need to make a U-turn if you ever see her out in public, and you want to go holler at her. You'll be saving yourself a world of trouble. Let's get into it.
You don't know until you know.
You found out after you had a child?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign, Nisha?
I'm a Cancer.
All right, let's do it. Nisha, 40.
Misha with an M.
Oh, Misha. My apologies. Misha, 40. Case manager, 3 kids. And a Cancer. What kind of man you looking
3
for?
baby daddies.
I'm looking for an honest man, a man that's emotionally intelligent, a man that has his ish together, a man that's willing to be a man to a woman, willing to compromise, able to hold a conversation, communicate.
I had to give it to her on that right there. Brothers, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if y'all doped up off these pills. Y'all smoking too much of that ooh-wee. I don't know what the fuck. But I'm hearing this amongst a lot of women. So I kind of think that when a lot of women proceed to say the same thing, I have to take accountability that the women are not all lying. Half of you brothers cannot hold a conversation. Y'all are scared to approach women. Y'all get behind your little trigger fingers or Twitter fingers, and y'all talk all this shit on media, right? But when it comes to real life shit, it's like the conversation sucks. And see, what this does, see, it puts a cloud over all brothers, because you know it seems like sisters don't really know how to separate from what another brother do amongst the others. We all take the hit on that. So fellas, listen, man, learn some vocabulary, learn how to have a good conversation, learn how to have an intellectual conversation, know how to agree to disagree, right? Without getting all in your feelings, without getting all fucking riled up over a mere conversation. She's right on that. Let's get it.
Someone that I can trust. Can you hear me?
Misha, who's driving? Put the camera on the driver. Who's this?
Sister.
Oh, hey,
Hi,
girl.
Kendra.
Hey, boo. Okay. All right.
Yep.
What's some deal breakers?
Deal breakers are multiple baby mothers, more than 2, 3 kids.
Wait, hold on, Misha. And I say this with all due respect. You have 3 baby daddies.
But my
Get
kids
her.
are grown. My
But you
children are
still got
almost
three
grown.
baby daddies, so why can't he have multiple baby mamas?
See, this is what I'm talking about. See, it's supposed to be what's good for the goose is good for the gander, but not in her case. She don't want a person that has more. From what I'm saying, from what I'm getting, my understanding, she don't want a person that has three baby moms. I think, or anything over that. Three or more baby moms, different baby moms, multiple mothers. It's not in her. You know what I'm saying? She want to avoid that. I dig it. I dig it. But this is the thing. So when you find yourself not being on a high of the singles list when it comes to brothers out here trying to do their thing to find love, you dig what I'm saying? They're probably gonna see you as one particular thing that they probably enjoy doing. Nothing more. So you gotta understand this. Ladies, whatever you do in your past leads up to the future. Hell, would anybody else tell you different than that? I'm being real with you. What you do in your past leads up to your future. And what comes from your past always comes out, no matter what, in your future. Either by mental illness, and that's mostly most of the time to where it's recognized. Some therapists have to come in and dig deep down into your, you know what I'm saying, to bring that out. But it's also going to show physical, in the physical presence. If you go to deal with a good man and certain things don't add up and certain things comes in between that union, it will come out, whether you want to admit it or not. So, what I would tell any young sister out here in the world, value yourself, value your body as a temple, and you consider yourself a queen. Because when that king comes and he officially make you that queen, you officially a queen. You're not a queen if you out here letting every Tom and Dick and Harry do their business with you. If you treat your body as an outhouse and not a temple. These is the things that man will look to avoid. So please keep that in mind.
Cause okay, so young baby mamas, young kids, young baby mamas.
So we can have three baby mamas, but they just can't be young.
They can't be young kids. No, no,
So it's about the kids, not about the amount of baby mamas.
both. I don't want no young kids, no multiple baby mamas with young kids.
What I say?
How long baby mamas gotta be?
No, 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 not the baby mamas. The baby mamas are adults, I'm assuming. No man with young kids and
Well, that's why
multiple
I said
baby
because
mamas.
no, I get that, but you said not multiple baby mamas, and that's why I said you have three baby daddies. So you don't care how many baby mamas he has.
Right. Meaning no, like I said, no more. I have three baby daddies. So no more than what I have.
That,
Three.
that's multiple.
No more than, well, yeah, and there's men out there with more than that. So that's my max.
She
Okay.
right on that.
Three baby. Okay, what else?
As far as deal breakers, no abusive men. A man that's can hold himself accountable.
I dig it. Listen, man, I have to call you out on this shit right here. Abusive man, that is something that you have to go and get help for, all right? And it's all forms abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse. It's enough that we can actually verbal and mental abuse somebody and not even know it, or don't even have the knowledge to even know that we're doing it. That lies on all of us. That lies on every man from every generation, all walks of life. Every man has that trait. We can be verbal abusive. We can. I know I can. Can you? Yeah. See the difference between me and you. See, I can walk on that and I can understand that. But physical abuse, putting your hands on a woman, no, no. And as a youngster, man, we all call ourselves trying to be big macho and all that, man. That ain't the way to go. I'm telling you from experience. If you have to find yourself where you put your hands on a woman, how long you think that's going to last? How long it's going to be before you're locked up? How long it's going to be before you ruin your life? How long do you think it will be before that woman stops loving and caring for you? And then she's going to walk away. Okay? Now, she might end up in another abusive relationship. She needs physical help, mental help for what you caused this woman. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, she won't be with your ass. So I don't vouch for that. I don't condone that. Do not put your hands on a woman. Period. Point blank. Don't do it. Period. Don't don't matter what. Now, when it comes to protecting yourself, if that woman is out trying to do bodily harm, and that's for anybody that's trying to harm you, you have the right to protect yourself. But you putting your hands on a woman and beating a woman and bruising her up and blacking her eye, man, what do you get from that? Man, you a sucker, you a simp. Only simps act like that. Only a simp knows not how to walk away. Are you a simp? Perhaps you are. Because kings don't do that. Kings move different. If a king is not working out in his foundation, guess what, man? He build another one. Point blank.
Well, um,
They're telling me that she said no young kids, but you got a 2-year-old.
I do have a 2-year-old.
So why can't he have a young kid?
Because it's only room for one young kid. I don't want to deal with the young baby mom.
So you don't want to date yourself. So if you was a man, you wouldn't date you.
If I was a, yeah, I would date me
Well, you have a 2-year-old. But you're saying if a guy had a 2-year-old, you wouldn't date him. So the things that you have, you wouldn't date.
as a man. If for a man, yes.
So
No, I
so
wouldn't.
if you were a man with your resume, you wouldn't date yourself.
Probably not.
So but you
Sorry
want
about that.
a man to date you.
Absolutely.
See? But she want from you, she ain't willing to
I'm being
give you.
real, Kendra.
Look,
I'm
and she
listening.
laughed
I'm
like
just
it's
saying
funny.
things so maybe you can hear what you're saying because you're basically describing yourself and saying what you don't want, but then you want a man to date that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, because I'm speaking from.
Most women, most women act just like this woman right here. They always push these narratives out on what they want, but they never willing to give. And that's why it's as they say, a gender war between man and woman, especially the black woman and especially the black man. Look at it. Look at us. There's a lot of people out here, man, that's single. And a lot of people are stuck in their own ways and go off their own understanding, which that understanding might not be the proper way of thinking. But if you've been used to doing this and acting a certain way, sometimes it seems normal. It becomes normal. and you think that all men or all women is fucked up from your fucked up behavior.
Myself, I'm a mother, and I know what entails as a mother. Me having a dating a man with a younger child, there are some stipulations that I'm gonna have to make adjustments
You don't
for this
think a man
man.
has to make adjustments when he dates a woman
No,
with a young?
no,
No, not.
because
No,
no,
baby daddy
because
is
my
not.
child's father is not in the picture per se.
But you still have a young child, so you still have to be a mom first. So let's say your child gets sick, you have
We're,
to choose your child over him. So he has to make adjustments to date you with a young child.
yeah, and this is my story. So whoever is open to my story, I'm assuming they would come forward and present
You're not
themselves.
even
Who's
open to your story.
I'm open to my
You would not
story.
Wow.
Of course
date
I am.
yourself. You
If I was a man, I wouldn't date a young a
Wow. Unbelievable. Fellas, man, if you see this girl, I don't know where she's from. Run. Run like you running in a marathon, man. But the sad part about it, wherever you run, you gonna see 100 women just like this, man. Actually, thousands of women, man, that think just like this chick right here, man. Fucking delusional, man. Very delusional. It's sad though. I'm making fun of it, but this is kind of like a sad situation. But it's funny though that I'm hearing it. Uh, but really deep down, it's fucking sad.
woman with young children. No.
so yeah, you wouldn't. So if you were a man, you wouldn't date you because you have a young child.
But I can do what I want to do.
That's fine. But what I'm just saying is, I'm not sure if you hear yourself. You just said if I was a
I'm
man, I wouldn't date a
probably
woman.
not. I'm nervous as hell, Kendra.
Hold on. Hear this real quick. You literally just said if you was a man, you would not date a woman with a young child. You have a 2-year-old.
Uh-huh.
So that means if you were a man, you would not date you.
Only because like I said, I know as a woman what we expect, and with a man having younger children, there's a baby mama back there wanting something, needing some time, attention, money that I'm not willing to compromise with.
You got a lot of nerves. You got a lot of nerves. A baby mom just lurking. So you speak about yourself. So what about all these other dudes that you got these babies by? Are you lurking for them? Are you needing attention from them? Now I understand that you said one of them is not around. What about the other two? I don't understand it. See, fellas, they go off their own understanding, which is not correct. But see, I like Kenya, but Kenya ain't giving them a lot of man. I drop the hammer on their ass because you ain't gonna come on my show, right? Thinking that this nonsense is okay. You gonna come on my show and I'm gonna have to correct you when I see some shit that ain't right. So you can be better for the next person. Hell, for you can be better for yourself. So you can make the proper, important decisions that will affect your life. Look at how your life been affected so far. You have 3 kids by 3 baby daddies. Now, have your decision making has been on point all the way up then, all the way up to now? Mm, I'm not gonna say. Let's see what she would say. Or what would you say? Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Does he gotta make a certain amount of money?
No. Long
Does
as
he have to
he's
look? Huh?
as long as he's self-sufficient, takes care of himself, and can add to once we connect, then that's fine.
As to you how?
Dating, I like surprises. I like gifts. I'm not expecting him to have a certain amount of money, but just be able to step up to the plate as a man.
Oh, you are expecting him to have some bread to take care of you and them 3 babies. Well, you did say, well, hold on, only two, and one grown. Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Now your 2-year-old dad, you told me he was a narcissist. So y'all co-parent well?
No.
We don't co-parent.
Exactly.
So he's not involved.
No.
So will there be drama if a guy got involved with you?
Yes.
No drama. He's not involved.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. Let's see. Let's okay. You definitely got a cute shape. The sun is kind of getting in your face, but we
Ah,
can kind of see it. Girl, I'm gonna just
Thank
she all
you.
tell
right.
you right now,
She
the
ain't all
cousins are
that.
cousining. They're kind of reiterating some of the things that I said. Have you ever thought about your requirements, how they are a contradiction?
No.
I actually didn't think, and I'm honestly nervous as hell. So I'll probably replay this and be like, "What the hell?"
No, you won't.
But
You go praise yourself
But
once
but
you
one thing I
watch it.
like about my show is I do think people use the word delusional. I don't know if that's the case. I just think that
Delusional. That is the case. She's delusional, and a lot of women that vouch for this shit are more delusional. That's the thing. We have delusional on top of delusional. Women be vouching for this shit, and then they say that they different. You know what I'm saying? You meet a woman, she say, "Oh, I don't, yeah, they're my girls, but I'm different." You know you ain't, cause you vouch for this shit, so that makes you a part of it. Delusional.
sometimes people describe things and not real. I mean, in your case, you literally are describing a lot of things you have that you do not want to date. So it just sounds crazy. I think people listening back. But we'll move forward. We'll move forward. Do you want more kids? Oh, is it a freeze up? I think it might have froze up. I'm not sure if she left or if it got disconnected. Let me see if it got disconnected or not. I'm not really sure.
Well, uh, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it at that. Fellas, these are the women that we have to avoid. These women are plenty. Women that think like this, that moves like that, they're out here and they're out here in bunches. So I advise you to not worry about women. Get yourself together, get your money up, get your mental stability up, focus on yourself, focus on your dreams. And then, if you choose to pursue a woman that's on your level, and always you have more leverage to bring to the table. You dig what I'm saying? Because you're going to be expecting the same. Just like how they expect. Don't expect nothing less. Don't expect nothing different. And do not move like a fucking simp. Period. If they want you, you are the prize. You are the prize. When it's compared to a woman as such, a woman, man, that made bad decisions in her life, and I'm not saying we all don't make mistakes, we do. But some mistakes, you know what I'm saying, gonna be with you forever. This is one of them. So, on that note, fellas, I appreciate you for tuning in. You tuned in to the Bike Brothers Urban Podcast Network. I am Big Boss Semi. I am King. Appreciate you, man.